Do you know what it takes to run a $50,000 ad campaign? The founder of Rad AI gives us the answer on this episode of Startup Savant TLDL. What is Rad AI?
Yeah, we're an artificial intelligence that's been built to automate content decisions and creative strategy going into any marketing campaign. So typically brands use us to understand what they should do. We call it the 5 W's: who, what, when, where, why, going into a campaign, as opposed to guessing or infusing a biased opinion with respect to the creative and campaign strategy. The technology is a software. It's a platform, and some clients use us in a self-serve capacity. The majority of the clients we are working with right now on a campaign basis, and we're doing that to initially deepen adoption and get them not just hooked into our methodology, but really get them thinking about how to activate an ROI-based influencer or key opinion leader campaign with quantifiable performance that's transparent across the entire stakeholder organization.
So there's a statement that's kind of all over your guys's your LinkedIn and your website and all this good stuff, and that is data informed influencer marketing and content authenticity. Can you say what that means to y'all?
Yeah, so the first thing is we think of influencer marketing as key opinion leaders. So the idea is not identifying the person who's going to be a one-off promotion. It's more so finding people that are going to work with the brand on an ongoing basis, finding the people that love your brand because they authentically love your brand versus people that love your brand because they're getting a paycheck. So when you talk about content authenticity, the understanding of what that actually means with respect to the relationship between ROI is the most critical part of it. So brands, when they are deemed by their target customer to be authentic, and if they have a good product, they are rewarded with more sales and loyalty from their customers. So there's a direct relationship between content authenticity and the way humans decide to spend money with a brand.
Let's say I'm a founder of a company who I have money for the first time. I'm going to do some marketing for the first time, and somebody told me it was a good idea to use influencer marketing, but I don't even know how to think about it. Where do I need to start? What are the questions that I should be asking myself or to my marketing team to even get an understanding of how to get into this quote unquote influencer marketing?
Well, there's so the first rule is you shouldn't be engaging with an agency for anything less than, like, if you have to be able to afford at least a $50,000 plus campaign if you're going to go with an agency to get anybody that's even reasonable working on your campaign. And everybody has the same stuff, and the pitch across the board is really the same. And the way influencer marketing works today, depending on what your objectives are, but if you're a small brand, you should be thinking about it like product in exchange for, and you should be thinking about it like you're going to do the work. You're going to set up maybe some sort of internal infrastructure to support the work. And the idea is not spending a lot of money. Very rare that you spend anything. If you can, invest into like a platform like a Maverick or like one of the solutions that helps you kind of do outreach and manage back and forth comms with influencers, maybe some sort of affiliate network. But that's really what you should be doing. You shouldn't be thinking about it from any other perspective that it's an ancillary way to get content created, product in exchange. Depending on the channels you're going to go activate on, for example, Instagram, the reach is going to be anywhere from 10 to 30% of the influencer's audience. Whereas with TikTok, depending on if the influencer creates a good piece of content, you have a legitimate opportunity to go viral on TikTok. Some influencers go viral more than others, but the high level is on Instagram, it's a pay to play environment. TikTok, you have an opportunity to go viral. Then the other channels are really based off of the industry that you're in. Like, for example, Twitch is really good for gaming, and it's also oddly good for politics, but
Right.
That's another story.
Do you have any specific thresholds of follower count or views per time frame that you see as being, this is going to be the bread and butter for the size of company that I am?
Yeah, I mean, it depends on how big the brand is, and it depends on what the campaign objective of the brand is. All of these things are built into what we are or aren't going to do. But from a general level, you're looking for influencers when they create content that are showing on TikTok an engagement rate of over 12%, and on Instagram an engagement rate of over 4%. And then there's different units on each one of those platforms that sort of vary depending on what industry you're in and what your strategy would be.